Hello, my name's Chris, this is Blue Kraken Gaming, and welcome back to Satisfactory, where if you have been enjoying the series, I would ask that you please consider leaving a like, a comment, or a subscription. Any or all help the channel grow, and they help get this out in front of other people, and they let me know that you guys are enjoying this. To the point where this has, and I've mentioned it in the last episode, but you'll notice that this has now moved and taken what I'll consider the primary slots on the Monday and the Friday, so you get at least 2 episodes a week. Now, hopefully a little bonus for you guys. I've actually got a bit more time to record this week, so I'm going to record a couple more extra episodes than normal. So you might get, you know, like I say, more episodes than normal this week. So hopefully that'll be a nice thing for you. Right, okay, kicking off. In our last episode, what did we do in the last episode? We did a load of work over there to improve our steel production. And I wanted to start getting this up and putting the belts together. The bus together, because I need to start making modular frames, and to do that I want to start moving stuff around the factory. So we got this floor started to be set up, and I want to continue working on that belt today. Now, what I want to do is I kind of want to keep the factory in the same rough shape. So I need to come over to the awesome shop, because what I want to do, and I'm hoping I'm going to have the tickets for this, is I want to build some concrete pillars in each of the corners, and every time there's a corner, so I know how far out I need to build the next floor. So where are we? Concrete pillar set. Perfect. Right. That needs 2 tickets. How many do we have? 1. Okay. And you're still working through all of that. Let's move this down to give that a bit more space to continue to expand out, because I want to get through all of this cable before you start working through the caterium. To the point where, actually, am I better off, considering that's what I want to do, just for the moment? Oh, I'm missing two plates. 2 plates, is that right? Wow, okay, this is backed up. Fine. That surprises me that you're backed up, but sure. Okay, we'll grab those 2 plates that we need. Why are you backed up? Are you already a belt 4? No. But you are. Okay. So you are actually going as fast as you can. Fine. And this is part of the reason I want to get the bus set up, because as part of the bus, when I get the bus and the... Come on. Yeah, when I get the bus and I get the smart splitter set up, which is what I want to get done, just plonk that there. Take that off. Take all of this out as much as we can. Right, and then you are going to get all of that and feed you into there. Okay? Because then I'm not going to worry about it going through that until I've got rid of all of this cable, which is fine. Keep that one bit on me because I will want some for rods. Have I got my second ticket yet? Yes, I have. Thank you. That's my 2 tickets, which means I can get my concrete pillars. Yes, by all. That's what I want. Okay. No, I did not mean to fall down here. I have not built a sensible way to get back up from here. Climb up the miner and use that as a makeshift ladder. Wow, there we go. Right, okay, so we are going to want some concrete. How much concrete am I carrying? I'm carrying a full load of concrete. Okay. I'm going to want... Where are we? Foundations? No, architecture. That's what I want. Right, let's put a load of small... Don't often use the power poles. Although, talking of the power poles, there was a really good comment that came through on one of the last episodes that I thought was fantastic, and I really wish I'd known about it. That there was an update you could do in... or the most recent patch had an update where you can then build power poles midway through a line, instead of having to take the line down like you used to, which is cool. Right, okay, I want that to be... Zoop? Are you going to zoop up for me? No, you're not going to zoop up for me. Oh yeah, there we go. Right. Perfect. Right, that should be tall enough. Right, and then let's go and find the next bend or corner. And we'll just repeat that process. And just whack it up a bit. Hoping 5 will be high enough. Because then I'll have a visual lookout to say, right, here's how high. Let's just go higher, because we're going to have multiple floors, aren't we? Yeah, because then I'll have a visual point, so I know how high up I can build. Right, there is... That's the point. There we go. I'm actually not worried about keeping that bit there, because that does just disappear into the ground, doesn't it? No, I suppose it does come here. Yeah, I can't really put the pillar on that, though. That's going to be a challenge. Will you? Won't you? You're not going to lock to it, are you? Right, okay, so you are here, and we'll just, you know, do that and hope it's in roughly the right place. And you're going to be the same deal. That's not going to go into place, so we're going to... Oh, I can't put it there because I've got a belt going right over it. Fine. Yeah, I think I'm just going to have to do a best guess there. Go all the way up. And yeah, you're going to have to come around. So that will go along there to about, I don't know, here. I can still start building it from this side, so we'll do it from there. Okay, and then we've got this one. Oh, look, that's as far out as we want it to be already then. Cool. That works. Good thing we didn't go any further. We want that there. Oh, it's going to clip the belt, but... Belt clipping. We're not happy with belt clipping. I'm not happy with belt clipping. Right, which means you, my friend, are going to have to come around here. What do you mean it has an invalid shape? You're blue there. There we go. Come around here. And then you can then go into there from that. Okay. Cool. Now we're not clipping. I mean, that's a horrible looking belt. And we might have to re-look at that when we come to putting walls on the factory, but it'll do for now. Right, coming back to this. You're going up there. You're going up there. And then we're just going to do that. That's going to be a bit of a corner. And then you can go up. And then you can go up. It's quite satisfying hearing the as it goes all the way up. Right, this is where it's going to be interesting. Okay, so... yeah, I think I'm going to have to put it there. You're going to clip straight through that, aren't you? You are. Right, okay. How do we... can we fix that? Because that's going to go into the ground. This is already coming around here. I could move the miner, but that's going to be a faff. I mean, we could just say the concrete will come out to... I'm going to go here. I might end up removing some of these, but like I say, these are just kind of markers so I know where the corners are, and now I'm running into the problem where, because I ran it into a hill, I don't know how far out. It's not a nice perfect square. Right, okay. You are there. And this is going to run all the way over here. Because this is all one big straight line at the moment. Can't get under there, lovely. Right, let's go over. And then concrete pillar. Which I think is going to connect up to that one that's already there. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to need some more concrete. And we're going to want some iron plating. So we'll grab the plating, which is over here. Here it is. You are currently full, which is great, because I'm going to take a ton. Okay. And that's why that's all backed up, because that one's actually full as well. Okay. And then we'll grab some more concrete, and this is when we can then start fleshing out the floor above. We will need to find quartz at some point, so I can put some lights on this lower floor. But grab that, because we're going to need loads of it. Also going to need to put some railings up. But like I say, this is going to be the plan. So I apologise if this might not be the most exciting episode, but I want to get this done. Right, so I want this to come all the way out here. Is this far enough out? I reckon that needs one more. Yep. So that goes there. Lovely. And this goes there. Beautiful. Which then comes in here. Which goes over there. Okay, and that is that side of it. So I want to go here. And then here. Then I need to get over to that one. Which takes me there. Oh, just. I can cope with that. That is just in. That is almost beautifully placed, like I did that on purpose. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not. But I mean, it looks like it. Right, you're definitely connecting back up to there. You are going to probably do that. Yep, that works. Put you there. Right, and what side are you? You're this side, so we're going to go like that. And then we're going to go... What did we do there? Oh! Okay. I mean, I'm kind of okay. That's a bit of a thing now, isn't it? Seeing as we moved that belt, and we probably didn't need to now, but I'm okay with this one having a bit of an overhang and going all the way. And then, right, you need to go 2 out. And then you need to go over there, which gives us that corner. We may as well hook that up while we're stood here. Right, are you... Yeah, you guys are going there. Which then means this one's going over to there. Okay, and then we want to bring this one out, which will be to here. How are we looking? we do this to here, we can actually... no, I don't like that because that's going through the miner, and that's the whole point we were trying to avoid. Okay, so this is going to come here. And then are you going to go... yeah, you'll go over there. At the moment, I know it's kind of clipping through the hub, but I'm going to move where the hub is to avoid that. Because we don't want the rocket ship flying out through this, which means the hub can't actually be covered at any point. So you're going to go out to there. Lovely. And I think we then just connect back up, and that's our entire grid. Awesome. And then we just need to fill it in, which, yeah, is probably going to take a reasonable amount of time. So I did put a comment on one of the videos, I think, or I did put a question out on one of the other videos that came through. When I'm doing a build like this, is this something you guys are happy with watching, or would you rather I time-lapse it? Because this was one of the bits. I've not actually done time-lapses before, so it would be a learning experience for me. But it is a thing I'm happy to try and do if you guys would rather have that, or do you want to experience it in real time with me like this? Right, now one thing I do want to do here is I want the railing, because I don't want to fall down this gap. I'm out of iron rods. Okay, lovely. Let's go get some iron rods then. But you can see that's going to give us a nice big belt, and the plan with the hub, the bus, is that then I can feed everything around. It's all going to be on a big loop, and if I need something, I just drop it down, or when we go on additional floors, I raise it up to... Did I grab... No, I didn't grab individual stacks. Yeah, I can either drop it down or raise it up to where I need it to be. So it's just going to be a layer in the base with nothing on it other than all of the different produced resources going around in it, so that we then have the ability to get anything anywhere. That's the plan behind it. But I want to put these railings in so I don't fall down the hole. Because, you know, safety first. And I wish there were like half railings, because I like the stairs in the middle. But I don't think there are. Yeah, no, I can't do small railings. Okay, right. So then, yeah, we just need to continue filling this in. Which, yeah, like I say, is going to probably be, looking at the time, a reasonable amount of what's left. Why is that pillar there? Oh, I don't care about that pillar there then. Right, okay. We can take that pillar out, because I'm just going to fill this in. Yeah. Which will be good. Could you imagine? I'm so glad zooping was put in. This would have taken forever without zooping. Right, this is good. Those concrete pillars are working well as nice little markers. I kind of like how that's looking. And yeah, like I say, it'll be good when we start putting walls in. Which is something I'm probably going to do on this floor, because that will stop me falling. Yeah, it will just stop me falling, if nothing else. Just run walls around the outside. Oh yeah, that's clipping against the hub. That's fine. I don't mind that. And then, yeah, it's just... It does make the lower level dark until we can get some lights in there. That is the one thing I will say, because I have done this before. And that's kind of another question I ask you guys, whether you'd be interested, because I've still got my old Update 5 save file with sort of some of the things I've been talking about, where I've got like a working bus and whatnot. And it's... I don't want to take away from this series, but I mean, if you guys would be interested in a factory tour to see what I did on there and poke things, I'm more than happy to do a walk around for you guys. The only thing I will say is it is not a complete base. Like, I think I've mentioned this in other episodes. I've never got to trains, so that's going to be a whole new experience when I get to it, because I've never done the trains before. I've watched people do the trains, but I've never managed it myself. So that's going to be... Why is that not going? Oh, I'm at concrete. Oh, that'll do it. Okay, alright, we'll have to run back down and grab more concrete. Yeah, that'll do. So yeah, part of what I'm then able to do once I've got the bus set up is I can... The bus and the smart splitters work, because what you can do with the bus and the smart splitters is you feed everything around the bus, and then if there is any overflow from any of the belts, you feed all of it using the smart splitter straight into the awesome sink. So everything continues running. It gives you loads of... Well, I say loads. It gives you tickets, but it then just means everything gets to tick along. Yeah, be happy and basically get on with it. So it takes this is the thing, it does take a little while to set up, but when it is set up, I really like it, and I think it works as a very good way of moving resources around the base. Right, okay, we've got one more strip here to fill in. Okay, and that is this floor complete. Awesome. So now we need to start with a bus, and for this I'm going to need a lot of plates, and I'm trying to work out at the moment. I don't know that I'm going to have enough. Yeah, it's backed up because these guys have nowhere to go. I don't think I'm going to have enough reinforced plates to do it all as tier 2 at the moment. I mean, it'd be great if I did, but I don't think I'm going to, because I'm going to need a lot. No. Right, so let's grab all that tier 1 stuff, and we will just start with it at that, because that will be fine for building a framework. Oh, I'm going to need more than that. I'm going to need way more than that. Right, okay, so... What do I need for conveyor pole? Concrete. So basically I want to fill up on concrete and... What's useless here? Copper sheets I don't need. Let's go and dump some stuff that I don't need at the moment into the awesome sink. And then we can start collecting everything we need to begin the bus. So, oh, look at that, just as you finished. Fine. You can have all of that, have that, have that, that. Still don't need... too early for heat sinks, so I'm just going to drop them in there because they'll be worth a fair amount for me. Copper ingots are not a problem. Don't need screws, I'm going to keep those bits on me. Yeah, that should... Whoa, I've fallen down again. Okay, alright. So I know one of you guys, certainly because you mention it a lot in the comments, you've got a flying cheat mod. You wouldn't have to worry about stuff like this. Right, okay. So we're going to grab some more concrete while we're here. I don't think we need huge amounts of concrete. How much have we currently got? Oh no, that's way more concrete than we need. How many rods have we got? We've got rods, yes. I want to fill up the rest on plates. And then I'm going to get going with it. So, hello Plate Factory, take all. Because we are producing more than we're using at the moment, which is fine. Okay. So we can come back over here. Oh, I'm looking forward to when I can get the... I need to get more of the Caterium research done, because then I can get stuff like the... I've forgotten what they're called, but the fast runny things. Yes, those. Okay, so... I really want it to be a big, pretty square thing. So I don't necessarily want it coming out on these jutty points. So we will start with a conveyor pole here. Right. And then we just run it as far as it will go. Yep, nice and dead straight. That's excellent. No, I've picked a bad place here. Right, okay. So I'm going to need to turn this corner. In fact, I'm not going to worry about jutting over there. I'm going to bring this just straight over here. Why do I feel like that's not straight? I feel like because it's not. Yeah, I started that in a bad place. Right. Yeah, so let's start again in a good place. So, I kind of want to keep it in line with these, so I'm going to have to start it like here, because then I can use these cross points as markers. Let's just still give us room, we can still bring most of it around. It's not quite as big as I wanted it to be, but it'll do. And that is as far as it will go. And then we will bring this up here. Again, this is a bit further than I wanted it to go. Right, so you are actually going to go 1, 2. Because then doing that, 1, 2, gives me a perfect right angle. Which is, it appeals to the OCD person in me. Right, you can go back there. And then you, I'm going to need to bring down there. So 1, 2. 1, 2. And then we'll run all this down. And then I'm just going to have to repeat this a few times. Right, so you're going to go there, 1, 2, because this will be where we turn the corner. Okay. And then you can run over here. And you're actually on this one, so we go back. 1, 2. There's our corner. And then we can hook it up. Okay, so that is our first bus. And so I'm just going to finish off and demonstrate what the plan is for this. So if I come over here to where we've got some of these running, because I don't think I'm going to necessarily change the earlier stuff I've got. I think I'm going to leave that where it is. So this is iron plates. So what I can then do is I can go, give me a lift, and that's going to go there, which means there is where I want conveyor hole, and then bring that down here. Although actually there's no point using a 2 because they're all 1 belts at the moment, aren't they? Oh, that's not lined up. That bothers me. This is part of the problem that we will find with it. So, you're doing plates. You're also doing plates. Okay. You're doing rods. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the hole, I don't know, here. I'm going to bring down a conveyor belt. 1. You're meant to go the other way. No. Which one was it? There we go, reverse. That's what I want. So you're going to feed in. You guys are making how many a minute? 20 a minute, that's fine. So I then want a merger. Going in that direction. Yeah, you can feed into there. We'll put another merger here. Into here. Into here. So that's then going to start raising plates. And we'll come back over here. And I'm running this episode a little bit long just to demonstrate it, but then the next episode we're going to be working on this a bit more. If I can find that conveyor hole over here. Oh, please don't be under the belt. No, good. Okay. So then I put the merger on here. You need your lift 1 to spit out. Not in that direction, thank you. You were pointing the other way before. That way. And then we can bring this in there. And what that will do is that's going to start feeding the plates, and that will go around on this giant loop, which means then if I need plates anywhere, I just pull a splitter on here, pull it off and drop it down where I need it. So that's the plan. That is what this will be doing. And I can do that with all different kinds of resources, which is again the plan. So I can have that set up in multiple different ways and get all of that going and drop things down where I need them. So here is the beginning of our bus. You can see it filling up now. It's going round. But yeah, that's cool. I hope you've enjoyed that, and I hope that makes sense. And I think it's hopefully an interesting one for you guys to see what I'm doing. I apologise, most of it was just heavy build, but welcome to Satisfactory. But yeah, do let me know if you do want me to time-lapse stuff like that in future. The next couple of episodes I won't be doing that because I'm going to be recording it immediately after this. I won't have had the chance to see the comments. But other than that, thank you very much for coming along. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will catch you guys all next time.